What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague. All right, just about ready for baseball and towing the slab, Ranger Suarez. What do we need to know here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Check swing, went around, now 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. And a pitch. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey. Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now the 0-1.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Springer at first, one gone. One, two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. Hit hard. That gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starter, Jose Barrios. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you know, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Lined into right, and George makes the grab. Schwarber out on the play, and there's one away. Trey Turner now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. This one in the air right field, and that is Springer. And there's 2 away. Here's Harper now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly, go the Philly. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Kevin Biggio. First pitch just misses. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself, Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
High in the air, out to right. He's got it. 2 down. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And that one is inside, ball one. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there.
2-1.
On a line, base hit. Here's Matt Chapman. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Out to short. Turner throws across the diamond. That's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Alec Bohm. Berrios back to work. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the grab on the run. This is Bryson Stott. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And misses inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pitch out, but no action.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And the 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. And that one hammered. That's back there. Bangs off the wall.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Second and third, one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Out there to center. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that top half of the third inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Suarez back to work. And there's the strike. Varsho, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That one gets away from him. Ball 1. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop third strike. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singy, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And a foul ball. Espinal batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. First offering, and it just misses. Berrios in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Nobody out, runner at first. That misses. Now 1-2.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a 1-2. And another ball. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Turner now, and that's in there for strike 1. Rojas on second. Schwarber on at first with nobody out. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The pitch. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one in the air center field. Varsho moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. To second, 2. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. Wow, what just happened? That was a total breakdown, and it's a triple. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Start of the 4th. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he deals. There's the strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch is popped up. Real Muto makes the play, and a quick out, number 1. Bichette in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Biggio in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And welcome back. And now here is Harper. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch. It was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And time called prior to the 0-1. And 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott singled and scored his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman racing over to make the catch. Phillies down in order. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And a pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And a pitch. Just misses there. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. To the right side. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In the air, foul off first, and a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Stays alive. Next one just misses. And that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Marsh settles underneath it. The pitch. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chapman off of first with 2 away. Turner. Oh no, he threw it home. And of course everybody's going to be safe. Yikes. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Slice down the right side. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. JT Realmuto. And a base hit into right center field.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Castellanos swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give.
Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball. Deep left field. Gone. That's what the fans came to see, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
That's a laser base hit.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now Johan Rojas. Marsh gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. Rojas hung up in a rundown now. And he's out on the tag. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Left field, way back there. Biggio ranging back. And it is gone. He sends a rocket to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Trey Turner at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game.
Trevor Richards on to pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
That's the ball.
First offering misses the mark. Chris, Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And 1-1.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's the ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now move to first. Turner back easily. Boom. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jordan Hicks appears to be getting loose. Cabrera, a left-hander, also throwing. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing.
International on sabbatical, ain't it magical? Whoa, unimaginable, go gadget flow. I just had to let you know. Rack up, man, I'm fed up. It's the only thing that's gonna pick my head up. Never let up. You better get up. Just relax your mind, go and grab a red cup. I just see my rack up, man, I'm fed up.
The bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now here is Bryson Stott. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one hammered left field. Biggio ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Top of the 6th inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The line of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bounced up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it to first, and Bichette is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Biggio in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In plenty of time to first, and they get Biggio for the out. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 245 pounds, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Chapman gets a piece there. Strike 2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And now the lefty swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And here it comes. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch 1 time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Hicks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero under this one. 2 away down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon.
And stepping in is the speedy Brandon Marsh. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And strike two. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And that is the third out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And top of inning number 7. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Suarez back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Ranger Suarez done for the night. On the mound now, number 50. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air out towards right center. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. Blue Jay. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Hicks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off down the right side. Righty delivers. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the base of the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Trey Turner. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho moving under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Boom, in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the right-hander deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Phillies leave a couple. They're still out in front 5-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out towards right center field. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Battling here as he fouls it away. A wind in the pitch. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So now 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And that's in for a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Left-hand batter waits. And now it's even up. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
JT Realmuto steps in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Going to count 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The punch out there. 1 out. Man at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a ball evens the count. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first offering is not close. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. We go to the ninth, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Kevin Kiermaier. First offering misses badly for ball 1. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Puts it away for the out. So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. Yo, 1. Fouled off. He was late. Is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
And your final score, 5-2.